Going live. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. What are you doing? Cleaning up, trying to prepare for the weekend. You want to have a bang for the weekend? Hello, hello, where are you all? Happy to be on live with you guys. Weekend starts. It's cool some places. Some places it's very warm. Some places I saw where somewhere in nearby Thailand, they had a 7.7 earthquake, and that have been, and it's you can tell a devastation that had taken place. The quakes are going up and down, plates are sliding, and things are happening. So sad though, those things always come in the night time, when you're least unaware. But it's like, how do you go to bed? It's like you're resting and you're not resting. You're resting and have a listening ear because you don't know what happens in the early hours of the night or in the morning. And sometimes when you're in a deep sleep, you don't remember that. Hi, welcome to the live. As you come on, you just touch your thumbs up button, like up the live, right? And you go to bed to sleep, and you can't even sleep too soundly because you don't know what will happen in the night that you will have to prepare. And then having a quake the time of the night, I would imagine in any nighttime or daytime, worse if it's in the nighttime. Welcome to the live, guys. Like up the live and come on and join and let us talk a little. If you are resting deep in your sleep and you feel the place shaking, you're going to open your eyes maybe and say, "What is that?" And by the time you could even think, "What is that?" finish, it's already done. Where you are, you may be pinned. So you have to be going to bed with your mind. Welcome to the live, guys. With your mind set on trying to have an escape way. But remember that you have to stand up, they say, between doors or go under maybe bed or chairs, on the chairs or table or sofa. But whichever way we look at it, Jaslyn Abernaby, hi. Hello, Jasmine, how are you doing? I've not seen you in a while. I'm happy to have you, although you look to be quite new, but I'm happy to have you. Welcome to the Lions, guys. I'm just talking a little about the quake that happened over there nearby Thailand. And I've seen some of it, and it's really shaking. I don't know if we have anybody there, but even if we don't know anybody there, we have to still think about others. Think about others. As I was saying, welcome to the live, guys. You could be in your thank you so much. You could be in your beds, sleeping, deep sleep, sound asleep. Thank you. It's not real. It's not real. It's not my natural hair. It's a wig. It's not my natural hair, but I like long hair. Right? And I experienced a quake once. I was at school. I was walking towards the door to go downstairs. And I was in a position of this, and I could not get back my step. And I said, "What is wrong?" Then the building started to sway. I said, "Oh, it's an earthquake." And I could barely say, "Under the desk, everybody." And make sure they go under their desk. And then I went under my table. And I remember somebody shouted, "Teacher, is it earthquake?" I said, "Yes." And you know what they did? After they went under their desk, they came out and tried to pack up around my table. I was already under the table. And they were, oh no, I had to come out. It was so scary. Thank you for the hearts. And guys, thank you for liking the live as you come on in. We won't be long today because what I do in the early part of the day, like now, I try not to be very long because sometimes persons are at work or they're at school, colleges, wherever, and they can't be long, so I don't want them to punish themselves and the boss to be at them. So I try to make it a little short, and persons know where they are and what they can do. So don't let any danger comes to your way. So I realize it is not anything nice. It's creepy. It has a heavy sound. It has a heavy sound. It was a 7 point something quake, but it was out in the Caribbean between Jamaica and Cuba, but it was closer to Jamaica. And I said, my God, I held my chest. First time in my life I was experiencing a quake. And I can tell it's not nice at all. It is not nice. And when it happens at sea, it can cause a tsunami. But I'm happy that, nothing had happened. And I'm really in sympathy with those persons over there in Thailand. As I saw there, the buildings, can see all the buildings appear. And the persons they would have suffered some loss. Maybe not the entire place, but you could see signs of some devastation. You see how we have to be kind-hearted towards others? And we don't know where we are going to be when something strikes. No, us in the Caribbean are thinking about the hurricane season. And the hurricane season starts really should be in June, but it can start as early as April. And I'm telling you, hurricanes are no jokes. They are no jokes. They are scary. I've had several experiences, and I'll tell you it's not nice. So whenever it comes to this time of the year, going down into April, May, everybody sort of try to make their place more secure because they are in the hurricane period. So it's like it's disaster on top of disaster. Disaster on top of disaster. But we can't give up. We can't give up. Have you? Okay, I wanted to have a little discussion. Has anybody ever experienced? Have you guys ever experienced any form of natural disasters? Be they hurricane, cyclone, whatever, tornadoes, earthquakes. What did you do when you saw that happening? Did you panic? What did you do? What would you do really if you have never had that experience? Because you can't just go about and just run up and down like you're out of your mind. You have to really try to think out of the box. What do I need to do? If you're at home, you're going to say, where are the kids? Where are they? And if you're on wherever you are and this disaster struck, you have to think about you want to try to reach home because you feel a little safer at home. You feel a little safer at home. But it's not a nice experience, I can tell you. It's not nice. And for children, anybody would want to head home because you can be blocked. You can be blocked. Things can fall in the way, preventing you. And see where I saw where some of the roads in nearby Thailand, some near Dubai, nearby Thailand, was cracked up, lift up, broken up. So it makes driving now going not because if vehicles were driving, still a vehicle can't go, it can't be driving and it just get trying to go and it's rocking you back and forward. So the gravity from it is going to be pulling you back where you're trying to go and it's pulling you back. You are like you put you in a staying position where you can't move. It's not a nice thing, I can tell you. It's scary. All natural disasters are scary. Real scary. But they are part of nature. And human beings are also a part of nature. So therefore we have to contend with them. We have to contend with them. Outside it's overcast. It's as if we're going to get some rain today. Going to get some rain. Then it's going to get even more colder. Come on, people, let us know what your plans are for the weekend. What are your plans for the weekend? The weekend is here. Some people, some persons are not going anywhere. They're going to be home, taking care of their family, cooking nice dinners, baking nice cakes, straighten up the house, tidy up the place, home doing their duties that they're supposed to do while at home. So not many persons will be going anywhere. And not every weekend you're able to go somewhere. Some weekends you're going to be at home, and there's a weekend or so when you want to go someplace. So what are you doing? And again, too, some persons plan their weekends according to the type of weather they're having. Weather is looking beautiful, they're going to try to get out and about, right? But if they're not having good weather, then they're going to be locked in. Locked in so they can keep warm because outside is cold. Like up the live, guys. Like up the live and come on in, man. We can have a little discussion. What would you have done if you should wake up in the night and realize that there's a quake going on? Some of us we don't feel it even when we are lying down, we're up on the boat, and then when it really happens, persons will say, "Oh, I was in the room and I heard some things moving. Maybe things on the chair or so was giving a little shift, but it's always give a little motion. Things slide or it keep rocking. A lot of things do happen. But bottom line is we're not to panic. Hi, Osani. How are you? Welcome to my live. I'm here talking about the earthquake that happened in nearby Thailand. And in sympathy, we have to express sympathy to persons because people are all over the place, and they are when disaster do strike, it can happen to anybody, right? So we have to lend, if it's even to think about them in our thoughts. Those who can pray, and share a good word for them. But I have not heard if there were any loss of life, but I saw where damages were done. So that's my thought on it. Are you living anywhere nearby there? No, I don't think you are. I'm happy to have you in my life, Sunny. I was trying to come on this morning. I didn't see. I'm sorry. I apologize. This thing sometimes is not showing right now. I'm really, really sorry. Oh, you're in London. Okay. I went on your live yesterday, the morning before, and this morning when I saw it, I woke up. I was late, and I said, okay, I'm going to try tomorrow. I'm really sorry. I'm really, really sorry. I did not notice it. The thing is, sometimes you don't see, I don't know, and then sometimes you see the persons. Right? I'm really sorry. I'm happy that you're here. I know that we cannot all be on all the lives all the time. So, but I'm happy, and I had subscribed, and I'm happy that I am able to come in, and you're able to come on as well. I did not see you. Yeah, I'm a true Jamaican girl. And I guess maybe you're from Jamaican parentage, but you have been away. But whatever we share, true Jamaican feeling. Because as I was saying earlier, that yeah, the quakes, I had an experience, and It is not nice. Mm-mm. Even when you know what you are to do, if you are sleeping and that thing takes you in it while you're sleeping, you would not remember what you are to do. By the time you realize what is happening, it may be finished. But however, in the Caribbean, when we're having hurricanes, which is a yearly thing, you see the signs, you're being warned, you can prepare. But one can never be prepared for the earthquake. It does not give any, well, we get some warning sometime from the weatherman talking about the plates sliding and sliding, but it's because look, we thought it's not yet too late, but I've been thinking that maybe it will happen soon in the Caribbean because even this week they had a small earthquake there. I think it measured 4 point something. I don't remember the measurement, but it was strong enough that could have caused damage. And the clusters are forming. I don't know if when all these clusters come together, we're going to get one big one, which would be probably, whoa, I don't even want to think about it, right? And then just to wake up this morning and hear of one happening over there in Thailand. Can you imagine? So what time is it there for you now, Osani, if you're still there? For me, it's somewhere going up to 1 o'clock. I don't have a proper timepiece with me. But I'm just gonna be on for the next for a few minutes. For a few minutes. Right, 4:54. Mine is 12:54. So we are a few hours ahead of each other. Um, is there anything you want to share with us, or can you want to tell us about your day so far, as you're getting so close to the end of your day, and we are a little past our midday. It's very cool and overcast here. I was hoping to go outside, but it's so cool. It's cold. Let me say cold, but keep my hands. That's yeah, that's what I do. I wanted to do some reacting, but boy, they go after the reactor so often and hit down the channels. So I try. Yes, thank you. I try to go to yours too. Um, the reactors are always being, you know, they tend to strike them real often. So I say, if I do a little commentary, then I may stand a chance. I'm just trying. I'm still yet to reach the requirement. I'm still trying. I'm 155 short of the attaining the subscribers, and I'm almost 1,500 short of my watch hours. So I'm trying to work on it. So we have to help each other. So would you want me to put you in a blue coat? Yes. I'm going to put you in a blue coat. You don't mind, right? Yeah, I did. Right. Because some persons, you subscribe and they don't show up, right? But we try to speak a mind, but we have to be so cautious in what we speak about because, we don't know. I like being on the live. Yes. um, I came on this time yesterday, I think, a little earlier, but today I'm not going out to work, so I'm staying, I say I'll spend a few minutes. I'm trying to see if I can experiment different times of the day. Even if I don't spend a full hour, because I've been chatting so long and it's just barely 20 minutes. Yeah, I'm going to try the random lives too. I think I agree with you, but sometimes I can lose the people because I don't. You don't want the same set of persons that comes by. Yes, right. That's what I do. Visit different channels. Yes, and get some ideas on how to deliver instead of you by yourself. It is so interesting. I like the live, and I like listening to you. I like listening to you because it was the first time I was really listening to a live where something was being played. Yeah. Yes, it's true. We need a person that reflect. And there are times you're on the live and nobody, two or three, sometimes go down to zero, and you have to keep talking, talking. Because while they're there talking and nobody is there, somebody may be passing by while they're talking and may decide to listen or subscribe. You don't know who. So you have to just keep have something to go on with. I try to stay far from politics and religion because it is so vastly different. Yes, yes. So the replay will be seen, and they are there just looking for somebody to come. Then when it doesn't make any sense. So you have to keep talking, talking. sometimes, sometimes I will sing to help the throat to keep flowing. But I'm still thankful. Are you reached your target amount as yet that you're supposed to reach? Okay. Yeah, that's what I try to do. Just carry on and try to bring in different things. You know. Yeah. Yes, man. The weekend is here. No, no. When I say target, I mean I have not yet reached my 1,000 subscribers, and I have not yet fully reached my watch hours. I'm still working on those. So I have to put some time on myself to make the time available because I wanted to come on from about 11 o'clock, and I didn't get to come until almost 12:15 or 12, near 20 past 12. And I had to hurry because I realized if the time is moving away so quickly that if you don't move the time fast enough, you're going to be behind. And others are gone ahead because the time is moving. So how has your day been going so far? Yeah, that's where I think I met you first. Yes. I think the Lord sent Sonia to me because I didn't know about Sonia. I didn't know anything. I don't know her. And I don't know how. Oh, she saw something I posted. And yes. And she mentioned it. And that's how she got to connect with me. And then from then on, she's like a tower of strength because sometimes I feel like I can't bother. It's too difficult. It's like when you're at the near to the end of a race, suddenly the race just look hard, like you want to just don't bother, and you have to just give her a little more push. That's how she came at a time when I was almost giving up, couldn't bother, and she has been encouraging me and giving me ideas because at one point I thought I was running out of ideas. I wanted to do my channel on cooking, baking. And when I realized after the people were not even commenting or watching the thing, I said, but what is going to happen? How am I going to reach my time, my hours? How am I? And I said to myself, but this, I will not be able to make it within the time that YouTube set. So I said, I have to move to something else. And I've been going around, and then I found out that I like being the entertainment section. I get more views that way. Just going by myself and the baking and the cooking was not going anywhere. If I was doing that still, I wouldn't even reach 100. I had to shift. I have to shift my gear into another lane until Sonia comes on and try to give me some encouragement and motivated me, and I feel I feel good. So then I said, for me to get some quick subscribers and watch hours, I have to do it more often. Do it more often. But I'm trying. I'm not, Sonia is there. She's encouraging, and I do thank her and look out for her as well. And then I found you on her channel, and I went and watched what you had, and then subscribe. And and some person you subscribe to them and they don't even look back. They don't even look back. You just let them go. Yeah, keep going and going. So I hope to make it to the top of the hill. It's a hard uphill task, so I keep climbing and climbing and climbing. When I reach the top of the hill, which means that I would have achieved the requirement status, I would say glory, glory, glory. Yes, that's what Sonia kept telling me. You will do it, man. You understand? You sound like you have done it already, so you know the journey. Well, the journey sometimes feels very hard. But hi, Mona, how are you? What kind heart? Yeah, I'm trying to be good, Mona. I'm happy to have you, Mona. How are you doing? I'm gonna surprise you, Mona. You never leave me, right? You never leave me, Mona. I'm gonna surprise you today. Yes, Mona. How has your day been going, Mona? What are you doing? How are things with you? Are you having a good day? Today is Friday, start of the weekend, and I know you must have some plans in mind. I don't know what plans they are, but I know you must have something in mind. You must have something in mind to make the weekend interesting. And I know that Osani too has something interesting in mind. Even if you're going to be relaxing, that's something interesting that you're going to be doing for yourself. You're doing self-care. It's something interesting because too many times we don't do self-care. We don't do it. We just leave because we're doing self-care. We just treat it as nothing. But it's important. But I was talking earlier about the earth, just because it's on the threshold of the weekend, I was touching a little on the earthquake that happened down nearby Thailand, showing concerns for those persons who they will be devastated. I saw some buildings, but I have not seen where they have had loss of lives. But if there are no loss of lives, it will be good. But the buildings, I saw some very high buildings. They lean and they crack up on things. Just hope that persons were able to escape. So Mona, have you been taking things well? Has your has your day been going good? Yeah, Osani, it's been hard, but when you have good friends to encourage you, it makes the job interesting. And what I do like going live because I treat the live as if people are my family. I treat it like that because even if I'm alone at home doing something, I I don't feel, and I'm doing a live, I can stop what I'm doing, spend some time, or involve them in what I'm doing, and it gives you a feeling of togetherness. You know, sometimes I wish I could really see you guys like how I'm seeing myself, and I know you're seeing me, and I'm not seeing you much, but it is good. I like the connection. It could not have been better. When I should have come on live, when I got the first 15, I was scared, and I said I'm not coming until when I reach a certain amount. And when I came on, it was so discouraging. I felt so super scared. And I had to be pushing myself until coming on now is not a problem. If I don't come on, it bothers me. So I have to. Even if I come and spend a short time, I have to come on. Because not many persons will come and spend. I never really have a crowd. I never really have a crowd. So in the initial coming on, I was trying to say, let me wait for others to come. And sometimes the few that would have come would have left. And I said, no. Yeah, I said, no. They are doing their thing. They are gone. I must do my thing. So here I am today, giving thanks. And see you come now, encouraging me just the same. Just the same. But I like how you do your life too. Hi, Reluctant. How are you doing? How is your day, Reluctant? Reluctant. You see other persons looking like you're going to connect with persons, look at them and try to connect, and they'll connect with you too. They'll connect with you too. And then you can help to build your channel. We are all small YouTubers. All right, so don't waste no time. Don't waste no time. You can say hello or do what you need to do. And then you can do the rest in a while. Right? So when we are here like this, we get to know each other more. And, when I go in other people's lives, I feel welcome. I can look at persons that, can help to build our channel. But we have to support each other. If we don't support each other, we are going to head to a fall. Can't make it. So you see how things are happening now. I remember I said to you, you need to push, because comes the end of this month, I need to see more progressive work. So, start of the journey. I'm leaving you there now, right? Leaving you there now to make your familiarity with the others. So you can say hi to any one of them, and you guys can say hi to anybody and make your connection. And there are times that I do it too. So I hope your day, you're supposed to be having evening now. So I hope you had a good day today and is looking forward to a very relaxing or a restful Friday evening to start your weekend. And we're here we're trying to talk about the earthquake that happened over there in Thailand. There was a quake there last night, and things would have happened, but we have to be thankful. And we are going in the Caribbean here. We are heading for the hurricane season, and some areas at that time over in the United States have a lot of tornadoes and so many things. Last summer was very devastating all over the place. You understand? Everybody get a touch of the different hurricanes. So we're going into the spring, and the spring is cool, almost cold, but we're trying to make the best of it. Whatever we do, we cannot give up. We have to, even when it looks difficult, we have to keep pushing and focusing and keep going. Because the moment you stop, it's like you're quitting, you're giving up. So we keep pushing, keep going, don't stop. Yeah. So Reluctant, what has been happening? I didn't see you yesterday, and I hope you were great. Yes, Susani, it's true. We have to relate to each other. We have to assist. As I was saying, we have to help each other to come up the ladder. There's no point in one going up and pulling away the steps that others could come up with and leaving them down at the bottom to fall off. So we have to help. Help is the name of the game. No helping, then we are going to be doomed. And sometimes you don't help somebody and they pass you and you fall. Right? So we don't want anybody to pass anybody. We don't want anybody to fall. We want to help each other to be strong, help each other to reach their amount that they are to reach. And you know what I think should be so nice is when you're able to reach the requirement and continuing now doing the same thing. Because when I see persons who become monetized and they still are doing just like if they were not monetized. So it means that they get some strength from the pre-monetization before they reach that level. But we are not focusing only on the monetizing. We have to focus on building now. And when we focus on building and we achieve the level, it will be easier to continue to build. We're doing reinforcing, making sure that nobody falls off. And we keep our numbers going. Keep our numbers. Move it up, move it up, move it up. So reluctant. What's happening in your neck of the woods there now? Anything new that you want to let us know? Anything new? You were off. Now I'm asking, is there anything new happening on your side? We are still blessed. We are having a beautiful day. Oh, nothing new. Okay, having a beautiful day. It's a not so bright. It's a little sunshine, but not so warm. Not so warm. It's cloudy and overcast. And I guess some places we're having a little snow, and some having a little rain, a little wintry mix. But I don't know. It looks as if the winter is going to be long, and the spring is going to be another type of winter. Because just like you don't see the snow on the ground. Yeah. Last night, last night, while we were talking about some funny stories and the meaning, funny stories that people do tell and their meanings, it was so, I would say, pathetic. Acne scary. No, I never had real problems with acne. How do we get rid of it? You can't tell us, man. Somebody may come on the live if not now and will be so appreciative of that response. How do we get rid of that scaring? Share it, man. Share it. Come on, Alex. Share. I know you have ideas, you know. Share it, man. Share it. Come on, share it. I'm anxiously waiting. I never really had problem with acne. I know persons who have it really, really bad. Their face is all messed up. All messed up. The face is all messed up with pimples. Sometimes they have to go to the doctor to get medication. Yeah. Yes. No, I was just trying to tell him that's what we spoke about yesterday. I try to touch on different things, you know. Oh, wait. Each live, I try to focus on a topic in particular, and sometimes I allow a person to come with this topic for discussion. When I do that, I don't get much response, so I always have to come with a topic. Sometimes when I do ask a topic, I already have without showing the screen. Okay. I've never. I think I did reacting once. I think I did reacting once because Osani, you see, because I don't. If I had two channels, then there are times you can take some chances. But I realize these persons when you're reacting, people tend to go for their channel. I've been seeing that happening last week, 2 weeks ago. Yeah, two big channels were hit in Jamaica because of some situation, you know. But I was gonna do the reacting to, first, but I say, something. People are always going after the reactors, always going after them. So I move away from it. But it's nice sometimes to bring that in and show, right? And blend it in. If it's in the video, you know. I I do. That's true. Um, I T boss. I know. I'm not. I don't have all. I have some information, yes, that I can to touch because some of it I don't know how factual it is. You understand? Okay, and I don't follow. Some of the people maybe when you're wedding mind thinking not to go after. I look also at Amari. Yes, yes. So that is why I try to stay away from some people as much as possible because when you have done your life and you feel you have done enough because you touch other people's lives with certain things, they have their persons out to come and check and say, oh, what does she know about so and so? The little that I do know, right? They run up and down from channel to channel and cause problem. So it's best sometimes you choose something that is sort of on a commentary level, so they don't really. Because I know, for example, RT and Spice, they have a case coming up. I think RT wants to take her to court. And last week, we were told that RT was killed while he was coming out of his home. And now it's been proven that it was not so. They say it's about the third or fourth time he has done something like that. You know? So when one goes and speaks so much on certain things, you may not have a long pocket. You know? Yes. And they know sometimes some of the bloggers they tell lie and you end up with the problem. So sometimes I always try to focus on some topics that doesn't really pull in. Right. That is why also too, what if you had gone ahead and say some things about him and then he reappeared? What is the person that were with you on the live? Oh, she come and said that about him. So and you don't know. You don't know if his followers are even on your life. You understand me? Yeah. Put in a big, box of brick. So some of the times you see things like those. I like to follow the entertainers, the artists. I like Vibes Cartel and those people. I don't follow everything they do, but I like to touch on them, talk about them a little because it's done and there. But you see now, um, put a hype this up, Vibes Cartel, and I don't know what is wrong with that guy. Then Bounty had to diss up the footer hype for Vibes. So things like that. No, you can't talk about it, because those people are not going any further. But some things. I remember with Queenie too. I used to watch her, but I try not to say anything. Some people just don't want to say anything because you don't know who the followers are. You don't even know if the person that you'll be talking about is watching you on your live. So you want to, when you know you're doing live, you're free. You can go about and don't have to worry about anything. So you see, I there are a lot of them, you know. Yes, you know. So and then I allow the my person who come on sometimes to raise a topic because sometimes they might want to say something. And I don't want to be always giving saying a topic or talking about something that they don't know, they don't follow. I follow colors and you may not follow colors. I can talk about it. People have different persons that they follow. And sometimes I believe persons will come with topics for discussion. And or we hear a lot of brawling out there, the bloggers. I think sometimes they are doing it. That is it. Whatever they do it, I believe so. So people come at them and they can have it like Marcia Campbell and Auntie Dana and them people and Tina Chin and Lorraine. You always have they know there's no quietness there. They're always landlord and Ashanti 360 and then of course this one and Kingston 13 of course. You know, I think when they do that it's for just to get the views. Yeah, Blinga too. It's to get the views and then you know I was looking at CMR thing the other day. I could have dipped a little. I said, leave out that thing with the KST. You know, some things you don't want to meddle in it. But sometimes you have to touch something because of what? It's the views that counts. Mm, it's the views that counts. Everybody is trying to go over to TikTok to get things and pull out. And the next thing you hear, another TikTok is gone down. Another one here. So, you know, so much things. So much things. So that's why I try to not allow myself to dominate the discussion on the platform. Allow persons to get things too and come and we talk and we pull and talk. But some persons, they don't really, they like to come like you're in a school and or you're at home feeding a baby. They don't really want to. Yes, I follow Nia Gang thing, but I never comment on it. Mm-mm. It was too scary. I looked at also I followed squash in Mobay, the one in but they see you don't want to be caught up with the law. The thing is before the court and you coming here to say and people saying. And then we have to be careful again because here they're going to people's phones when you're if you're being stopped. I've never had that experience though.